have a very special guest to introduce you to. This is Mr. Hung Tran. Come on forward, Mr. Tran. All right, boys and girls. Mr. Tran has a special message for you as he and I have talked about what are the many, we'll wait for you boys and girls to get ready for this special treat. Mr. Tran and I talked about that what is important to the community here at Cardinal Forest and what is a part of the community that Cardinal Forest fits into. And as Mr. Tran and I talked, more and more our core values were exactly the same. And so we talked a little bit more, and it was with great embracing, big hug around the thought that we would become business partners. So I'm going to turn the program over to you, Mr. Tran, and I do thank you for coming and being a part of our community. So I know you have a special treat for our boys and girls. Okay, here we go.
Thank you, Ms. Cannon. As Ms. Cannon mentioned, there are a lot of similarities in what we're trying to teach you at Cardinal Forest and what I do in martial arts. Now, martial arts are skills that you learn to make yourself better. Now, you may have heard of these different styles of martial arts before, like Kung Fu or Karate or Taekwondo. They're all martial arts. They come from different places. For example, Kung Fu is from China, Karate is from Japan, Taekwondo is from Korea. So they have different names and different techniques and different ways of doing things. But they all share something in common. They teach us to be better. Now, better and stronger in two places. First, in your body. When one does martial art, he or she becomes very fit. You have big muscle. You have good endurance. You have good coordination. You can do moves really well. And then there's also strength in your mind. Strength in your mind means that you're able to focus better. That goes for martial art training or at school when the teacher's talking, you don't get distracted, you don't look around. And also it teaches you to be more respectful. One of our focus here. It teaches you to be more responsible for your learning. Because you can't learn martial art or hard techniques if you're not responsible for your learning or you're not able to concentrate. So today, I want to show you a little bit, with some of my students' help, some of the basic things that we do in a martial art class. So I was able to ask a couple of students who are EMA students, who are my students, who goes to your school. They had to come up with me in the front. I'm going to walk them through a very short example of a practice to show you some of the skills that we practice. So if I can go ahead and bring up a couple of our students, Daniel, Juan, Aiden, and El Shaddai, please come on up with me. Please come up this way. We'll go over here. Now, I want to show you what we do in the class, so I need your help. I need to pay good attention without making any noise. By the way, if you do a good job of that later on, I may let you make some noise. My help, okay? But right now, I need to be very quiet and see what we're doing with my students. So, our students here, as long as you help out this morning, so let me show you some example of the skill we practice and how that relates to making your body and making your mind stronger. So, when we start our class, we have the student and the instructor. Now, in martial art training, we have to show good respect. Kind of like when you're in school, you have to show good respect. In martial art, we show respect in several ways, one of which is called a bow. So, if you watch my class, and check. Go again, up. That's how we show respect to each other. So I hand to the side, bow. From here, let's do a quick practice, everyone. Bring your hands up for me. Make it fist. Now, bow to a ready, set, to be. Now, can I see my group show me a right side back? Make it hard, set, go. Now, we yell. The reason why we yell in martial art, not because we are angry or we want to make a lot of noise for no reason. We yell to make us feel confidence. Confidence means that you believe in yourself and not afraid. So when we practice our technique, use a yell or a yell. So as they practice, you may get them do some nice yells this morning. So class, please show me a punch on my count with a nice yell. Are you ready? Okay. Saying yes, sir is also a great way to show respect. When we speak to an instructor or show that just respect. So Michael, let's do a punch with my count, and let's get a big yell, big yell. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift your side. Go. From the other side. Left hand punch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good side. Go. Now let's try a different technique. Let's do a open hand. Put your fingers come together. Focus your fingers. Focus. Now these skills takes a lot of concentration. You can look away when you do them. You cannot think about what you're doing because you may get hurt. So in martial arts, you have to think about what you're doing and try to concentrate on the same technique all of the time. So please show me a palm strike, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good side, go. Other side, palm strike, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good side, go. Now let's show everyone a block, and I see a low block. Cross your arms. You go down low block with a big yell and a big technique. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good side, go. Other side, low block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good side, go. And let's do one kicking technique today. We'll do a snap kick and then bring up foot back. Now, as you notice through practicing, we use a lot of energy, right? You have to be very fit to do martial arts. Just like you have to be very fit to do any sport. So it's good to have good habits and stay healthy when we practice. Now, snap kick with your right foot and bring it back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more time. 4. Lift your side. Go. Other side. Snap kick. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more time. 4. And side. Go. Come back. Right set. Then shake. Turn your hands up. Turn face the audience. Then shake. So those are some very basic skills that one would learn. But along with the basic skill that we mentioned about, I'm also very, very focused on the mental skill. Because you can't be a good martial artist if you're not good at concentrating. Just like in school, you can't be a good student or a good athlete, or later on if you want to play a sport or have a good job. You can't do them if you're not focused, if you're not disciplined to do what you have to do. So in training, in Taekwondo or martial arts, similar in what you're being taught here at school, we have to have a good strong mind and be ready to learn when you come to practice. Now, this morning, when I came to visit your school, I ran into your red bird. Anyone know what the red bird is? Yeah, the orange, right? So this morning, I came in and I met the red bird, and I talked to him a little bit. I know he didn't speak to you, but he talked to me this morning a little bit. And he told me that he wanted to learn martial arts. But he's a little bit afraid. He was scared. He said, wait, I'm a bird, I can't learn martial arts. Or my hand is too big, I can't learn martial arts. Or I'm too fuzzy, I can't learn martial arts. I told him, well, what if I teach you a little bit? What if you come ready to learn, and you are being respectful, and you pay attention to me, I will help you learn martial arts. So he agreed to it. So I figure, I'll come up here with me. I'll show some techniques, and hopefully, with your help and my help, the red bird can learn some of the basic techniques. Do you think you can do that with me? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and find the red bird. Where's the red bird? Where's the red bird? make sounds, I need your help. So whenever I count, you do a block, and you show me an "Aya!" Are you ready? Yes, sir? Let's see if he's able to do that. Okay, so remember, go ahead and put your right foot in front of me again. Bring your hands up. We have a good confident step. Now, your back head. Curve it up for me. And bring it up 1. Bring it up 2. Okay, now, you help him, okay? When he does a pump strike, give him an "Aya." Ready, go! He did very respectful, and he learned the technique and got it really well. So, I am going to have him try hitting some things. He's going to try and break a board. Listen really well, and practice correctly. So let's see if he's able to do that. Now this time, when he breaks the board, I need to be really quiet, okay? So he can concentrate, he can focus. No, he doesn't get distracted. Now redbird, let's do what we learned last time. Put your left foot and run with me, we'll face that way. Bring your hands up. The right hand will come up, and push out. I'll give you 2 practice. So this is a practice. So touch to be aware of it. Okay, it's pretty tough. Do it again. Okay, redbird, are you ready? Excellent. Okay, redbird, give me a big break when you're ready. The redbird did an excellent job. You learned the technique correctly. He practiced it. He showed me great skill at the end. So I'm going to award him with a type of no white belt. Redbird, you're in this golf. If you work hard, someday you'll be a black belt. So any student, if you work hard, someday you'll be a high school student or college or even beyond. So this is your first step, Redbird. I'm going to award you a white belt today. So please come to attention. Now, let's get work.
Well, we want to thank Mr. Tran, and we want to also say thank you and welcome aboard as our business partner, Mr. Tran. Thank you very, very much. We want to say thank you and how proud we are of our redbird. As you can see, his being ready to learn was rewarded with a white belt. And just like when you come ready to learn, responsible and respectful, you earn Cardinal Cash. And so as we conclude our program today, would you please join us in singing our Cardinal Forest song? And